spoilers and coarse language ahead. If you're afraid of either of those, you probably shouldn't be watching this. Additional warning. This time we're actually having major spoilers for Data Live, Select and Factor WIXOSS, Madoka Magica, and Hamatora. If you have not seen those shows, I advise you to not watch this episode, or rather, go watch the shows and then come back. Hello and welcome to the Otaku Dimension, people. My name is Jonas, from Korean Anime, as always. And today, with me, I have, as always, Nick from the Nicolas.
I'm eating!
Stop stuffing your face.
Thank you. Thank you for the information, Nick.
Perfect.
As well as Val from Dalma Wings.
Greetings, Falcons.
And once again, it's the second time she's on here right now. You might have guessed by the pronoun she already.
It's Miana.
We have Thalia here.
What?
It's totally Miana, yes, it's totally Miana.
No, it's Thalia.
No, it's Miana, you're Miana now, shut up.
No.
I think we need to get Thalia on here next week.
True, yeah. Well, actually, no. Next week is something different.
Next week is Val, we already.
Val, we should announce this already. There may be an announcement video up at the point where this is getting uploaded already.
Oh.
But we're actually planning to make a live stream.
For episode 10.
Yeah, episode 10 is gonna be like our 10-week anniversary, you know? Like, it's an important date.
Yeah.
Shut up, it's
Like
important.
a 10th podcast.
We didn't
like,
quit.
It's like,
We didn't quit at like episode 4.
Yeah, which is surprising.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, episode 10's like, oh my god, we're in the double digits, you guys!
Exactly. And
Stop fapping.
what we're planning to do is we're gonna have a live stream on Sunday the 29th. It's gonna be 7 p.m. CET, that's Central European Time. I'm not quite sure what it is in EST because I haven't looked it up because I'm a lazy asshole. But yeah.
All the info is down
I think
in the
that's
description.
1 p.m. I think like
Exactly.
the American time is like 6 hours behind us. I think it's 1 p.m. Not sure.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
It's apparently minus 5 hours.
Oh.
Oh,
It should be 2 p.m.
2
then.
p.m.
Like I was 1 hour off. I don't know how to time zone.
I think. I'm not sure. So
Just check the description.
yeah, just check the description. We're gonna
Yeah, you
have
should
it
put
there.
like a
And what we're planning to do at this then as I said, I'm not sure there might be an information video about that already. But yeah, what we're planning to do is we're gonna get everyone that has been on the podcast so far on there. We're gonna have like teams of 3 people being on there together with us always. And there may or may not be 1 or 2 more than that.
It's going to be chaos. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a lot of chaos, but you should be used to that by now, so.
You should. Also, I'm done with my food.
Congratulations.
How fast did you stuff your face, mate?
Look, before we started recording, I already started. And when we started recording, I was already halfway done.
That was like 5 minutes.
My god, you need to like.
I usually take like 20 minutes to eat.
That's what happens. That's the same with me, but usually I'm like watching TV at the same time, so it takes longer.
Have you?
But when I'm just eating, it's like
Well, yeah. I'm
like
usually
5 bites and done.
I'm usually reading manga or light novel while doing so. Speaking of light
Okay.
novels,
And speaking of
There you go.
anime,
now speaking of light novels,
You-
it was
you
a good
ruined it.
segue.
You ruined it,
That was a
Nicolas. You
perfect
ruined
segue.
it.
You ruined it. Damn
See,
it.
this is why I'm saying.
Speaking of light novels,
we need to like.
the light novel I am because we're actually here to discuss a particular topic or like
the very first
or rather a particular series.
The very first series of this season that has ended,
Yeah, exactly.
which is a sequel.
Yeah, it's a sequel. I don't think there's gonna be spoilers. Are there gonna be spoilers, people?
Probably.
Are we gonna spoil? Okay.
Yeah,
we're gonna spoil.
we're just gonna go all the spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
Okay. There's gonna be spoilers for the show. So if you have not seen Data Live, and you plan to watch it, that's like a given. If you have not seen Data Live and plan to watch it, you should probably leave now because this is gonna be very spoilerish.
Don't worry about.
Okay, you
don't worry
have
too
five
much
minutes.
about
Or
spoilers, though. I mean,
or what I
it's not. It's. I mean. There's nothing really much that you can spoil that is not like obvious or like very cliched.
Volume 4. Volume 4. Volume 4. The Force Spirit.
Volume 4, yeah.
The Force Spirit. You can't spoil that alone. That's a spoil. Also, Volume
The
10
fourth
as
spirit.
Oh,
Are we
volume 10.
Oh, you're talking about thing. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna count down, and at the end of the countdown we're in spoiler territory.
Countdown.
5,
Da-da-da-da.
4, 3,
2, 1. Spoilers.
1, and welcome to the data life dimension.
Get out. Get out.
Yeah.
Get out. No, please, get out. No, get out.
Coder is a spirit.
Could raise the spirit, yep.
The twins suck.
Spoiler alert, the twins
I
suck.
like Kagura and
Spoiler
Yuzuru.
alert.
Of course, why would
Uh,
guys not like them? I mean,
No.
I like only one
Spoiler
of them.
You like Kagura.
Origami
the one with the
God.
robot voice or the other
Nah.
one?
I like the Tsundere. What do you
Kagura.
expect from me? I like the
He likes
Tsundere.
Kagura. I like Yuzuru.
Spoiler alert.
Nah,
Origami is gone.
Kaguya's best. What?
Origami is gone.
I don't even
Origami.
care enough to know the difference between the two.
Origami's gone.
Well, it's...
Perfect.
Oh,
Val, perfect.
God. Origami.
No, Mana is good.
Mana, Kotori, and Toko best girls.
No.
I quite-
Kurumi! Kurumi!
Kurumi,
No.
yes. Okay, Val. Okay, so for everybody listening, Kurumi is my yandere waifu. Thalia is...
Fuck
on-
Yandere!
Thalia,
Fuck every Yandere in this fucking world!
Thalia is on Team Kurumi as well, right?
Yeah.
How is
I'm not
that
a pedo.
How's the pedo?
Pedo,
What's a
Nico,
pedo?
what's the difference? You shall now forever be
Pedo-
known as Pedo Lass. Welcome! Yeah!
Oh god.
The Pedo Zoo! Yeah!
Pedo Zoo.
Val,
Look, you make hashtag Kennyfell, I shall make hashtag the Pedo Zoo. Get over it!
oh god. It was Nanny Val, not Daddy Val, damn
It
it.
was Daddy Val. First it was Nanny Val, and then it was Daddy Val, and I don't like either of them. Nyeh. Nyeh. Nyeh.
Okay, back to best girl discussion. Thalia, best girl?
Kurumi.
Jonas
kids.
Kotori, right?
It's Kotori, yeah.
Okay, Val.
Or Toko. I'm kind of like on
course.
two teams. Kotori or Toko.
For me as well, it's like Kurumi and then Toka second. Okay, Val.
Okay, everybody sit back, relax, because this is going to be kind of... Well, it's not going to be that long. Anyway. It might be due to the fact that you guys forced me to watch it in, like, such a short period of time. I, had to watch the entire Date Life series. I don't really have a best girl, because, I mean... I know that it's deliberate, but all the spirits are basically like, oh, what archetype can we take that is like, wait, what archetype can we still take that is not taken yet? And can we overstretch it to, like, the stars and beyond? I mean,
That's literally every harem in existence.
no,
Very much.
no, I mean, yeah, but then even so, there's still, like, some character, I don't know, well, I guess. Well,
Well, there's
I was
character
gonna say
development in
Konojo
it.
got
There's...
flag, but that's kind of the same, yeah. That's
Uh,
pretty much like archetype village in there.
I'm not caught up to it. I'm like on episode 3.
I haven't even
and it's
started
even worse. It's even worse.
Well, no,
than
but
Eagle.
it has like
Oh,
a
yeah.
rather interesting underlying plot. You'd be surprised. Like it like starts showing in like episodes, I think 4 or 5.
So does State of Life.
Well, I mean, there's so far. I mean, look, okay, spoilers, right? So far, I haven't seen the entirety of season 2 yet. I still need to watch 9 and 10, like 9 and the finale. But is the underlying plot gonna be like, oh, I think you didn't notice this, but secretly Shido was a spirit all along? Huh?
Nah.
No. It's probably not gonna be that way. Suspections from me are probably that Shido is like... He's like a vessel, I guess, that can, like, take in spirit power. Like, I don't know, it's kind of like, it's kind of hard to explain.
Can I throw it? Oh, can I throw in my theory for like Shido?
Huh?
I think that the original first spirit that wiped out East Eurasia and like 180 million people, I think that's Shido's mom.
Dun dun dun. Insert obligatory your mum joke here. Europe is so big. She blew up Easter Asia.
Oh god.
Wow, perfect.
Oh god.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Um,
Okay. Okay, but the reason I also
Um,
think that is because that would also explain why Mana at such a young age is already such a skilled AST member.
I was thinking of like her mom and. See, what I'm wondering about.
What?
Why
like,
does
the
it
Phantoms.
Yeah.
Yeah, the like mystery
and
spirit.
others as well.
Others,
Look,
yeah.
I haven't seen the two. I only know about Country. Shut up.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna space quake you.
Or a spatial quake if we go by the dub terms.
Look, dubs. We do not.
I don't
not
mind
dub.
actually. It's
Bleh.
No.
the dub is actually pretty good. The dub is surprisingly
It
good.
is!
It's it has a few downfalls. It has a few
Token
downfalls.
origami. Token origami.
Token origami are like the most prevalent ones.
Yeah.
I kind of got used to Token at some point in time.
Yeah, me too.
But especially origami.
Oh, yeah.
is,
Look,
rather
you're not
meh.
gonna get me to
Like,
watch like all of Data Life again, but then in dub. Fuck that. Not doing
Yeah,
it.
same here.
Oh, I did
Not
it.
doing that.
I did it. It was fun.
I did it. It was fun.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, but you guys are like hyping this whole thing up, so.
Yeah, we're hyping it up way too much because it's not even close as good
No, it's not like it's
as
a
it actually is,
It
as,
isn't.
as we make it out to be. It really
It's
is.
just really, really enjoyable. And that's it.
I wouldn't even say that. I would say I'm enjoying it way too much. I'm enjoying it more than I should. I really do because
Nah.
like I can get really hyped for Data Live for no reason. I don't even know why myself. Most likely because of the light
One of
novels.
my problems.
Yeah.
Most
probably.
likely. Most likely.
One of my problems with like Data Life is like we're gonna introduce a new character, and like the arc that she like, gets introduced, and she's all important and we all focus on her. And after that, she's just one of the many side characters, and we don't really focus on her or give her much development. Like, say for example, I
that's-
have that impression
Yeah.
with Yoshino and the
Yeah,
Look,
I was gonna
Val,
say-
Val,
Yoshino is the
Val.
worst one of all.
Val.
But Val,
Oh,
Val,
my
you
God.
have to, it's another point where it's basically almost any harem ever. Like, if you look at it, one of the best examples for that is SAO.
Oh, yeah.
well,
SAO takes Asuna as the main female character.
Mm-hmm.
SAO then goes on and introduces other female characters that never, ever have any point at all again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's different
It's-
because Data Live is really about the spirits.
yeah,
and
I mean,
all that
Data
stuff.
Life is focusing on
But
the
so-
spirits,
so-
whereas
so-
Sword Online, like, say for example, I think the black thing was called Liz, right? In this.
Yeah, Lisbeth.
Like Lisbeth, she's a black. You're not gonna
Oh,
see
yeah.
her on the front line. She's a support character. Though, like on the other hand, then you have Silica, who could be more on the front line, but I can't see. Yeah, I see where you're coming from.
Val, can we just point out that you went like, no, wait. Okay, no, you're right.
Look, I can
Yeah,
see where you're coming from.
it's
but,
a
like,
problem.
I mean, Source Online is more focused on the front lines, and Silica does not really have like the same conviction Asuna and Kibito did to like stay on the front line and battle
Yeah,
the
but-
front lines. And Lisbeth was a support character.
Yeah,
Like a support blacksmith. Like they make things, they don't fight.
Val.
yeah, but it's still the way that SAO has a lot of really, really unused potential in some of these characters, especially Lisbeth, Lisbeth is like my favorite character out of SAO's first season. She's like my favorite character because she's the only one that has like a good written arc.
I
Like the other ones are rather generic.
Okay,
to
just
be
be
honest.
honest. You
Silica
like
is-
this
Silica
best arc
is-
because there's dragon dung in it.
CGI dragon.
Oh god, just shut up. No, don't bring up the CGI
I'm not
dragon.
talking about
No,
I'm not talking
no.
about CGI. I said dragon's dung, dragon poop, dragon shit, dragon manga,
I'm-
dragon.
I know,
Oopsie.
but Nick said CGI dragon, and CGI dragon is a painful topic.
Oh dear.
It's
Sounds like it's
Ah,
time for
it's
another
so sad.
Tower Raid session.
like what the fuck did people even think of when they made that CGI dragon?
They were trying to copy the Dean disaster.
Oh no, I was talking about the Dean Saster.
Oh. Yeah, but the CGI dragon is also in SAO.
Yeah, but it's not even close as bad. And it's actually,
that's true.
and in that scene, actually, a dragon is needed. I still don't have any idea what the dragon is there for in Fate Stay Night. It doesn't mean
It's
it doesn't
supposed
even make any fucking
there's a
sense.
sex scene there, but instead they are like,
I know,
let's use a dragon for like.
I know. I have played
Whatever
the visual novel. I know
fucking
there's a sex scene. The sex scene is pretty fucked
Hey,
up, by
you
the
want to
way.
see this
What?
sex scene?
Quite
Let's have
literally.
a dragon as a what you call it? What's it called? Sensor. That's the word thing. Let's use a dragon as sensor. Because why the fuck not?
Pretty much.
But yeah, it's back to daily life, people.
Yeah.
Back to daily life. Kurumi best girl.
No. No.
I'm gonna keep.
Just no.
I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep.
Kurumi
bringing it up.
is okay
I-
in season 2.
She makes
I have
things
to
more
admit-
interesting, though. I
She
think.
does make things more interesting.
She
That's
does.
what I like about her. But she's not a necessarily horrible character, but she's just a very annoying character, especially in season 1.
How?
Season 2, I like her.
How?
I like-
Explain to me how she's annoying.
Her whole character archetype is one of the most annoying things in anime.
The
Wait.
yandere?
The
What are
Yandere,
you
yes.
talking about? What do
Yandere
you
is
mean you don't want to be killed by the one that loves you? Jeez.
yeah. It doesn't even make any sense.
For me, what I like about Kurumi is that she's very, very forward with Shido, and she's it's basically how about
Isn't
how-
origami the same?
No,
Yeah.
no, like it's
Isn't origami?
it's the other-
Origami
it's-
is exactly the
no,
same.
No,
Well,
like,
kind of.
Origami, it's like she's just blank. She's the kudere, so she has like no emotions because she is the kudere archetype. With Kurumi,
But it's just as straightforward.
yeah, but with Kurumi, it's like she's very emotional while she's being forward.
How the fuck is she emotional? Sorry, but she's not very emotional.
I mean, emotional as in she at least
virginity, Kudasai.
she has
Can I
she's
just please-
more
can I-
emotion than origami. That's what I mean. I don't mean emotional as
Yeah, I
in
think so
sentimental.
too.
Well, she's more emotional than origami, but that's not a hard thing to do. But still,
That's
it's-
true. I mean, even the I Might Me trio has more emotion than.
No,
different
no,
emotions
no,
at
no,
least.
No. If I'm gonna hear, I still have 2 episodes to watch. I swear to God, I'm gonna count in those 2 episodes how many times I'm gonna hear.
That's so lame.
"Chihuahua."
That's so
Wait,
lame,
what?
Val. That's so lame.
I will find you and I will stab you. I will shove your eyeballs to your throat so that you can have a good sight on your intestines.
Oh god.
Tip, he's in Netherlands. I'll support you.
I know. I know
God.
where he is.
Oh god
I
damn
know where
it!
he is and I will find him.
You know I live in the Netherlands, damn it! Both of you.
I know. I can pinpoint your location. I have people to do that for me.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
He's Val. He can do that.
I
Yeah.
have connections.
He isn't a part of Ratatosker.
I knew you were gonna say that. Rexness. Beam me up, Scotty. I mean, Kotori. Look, I'm just saying. I'm not sure, like, because I haven't seen the 2 last ones. But do they explain, like, how Kotori, like, is like, oh, like, I'm a 11-year-old. I don't even know how old she is. Like, an 11-year-old girl who's like.
That's explained in the light
like,
novel.
Commander of a fleet and stuffs, and I have monies and funds and people and
That's,
these heroes
that's
to be my
explained in the
slave.
light novel.
They explain it in season 1.
In season 1, the light novel of her arc.
They explain it in season.
Wasn't it
They
At the
explain
end
it in
of
her
season
arc.
1?
Yeah, they explain it in the end of season 1. They explain it because Ratatosker is basically a huge organization. Like, Kotori is not the chief of Ratatosker.
No, she isn't. She's just the commander of Fraxon, the
ship.
airship. Yeah.
Yeah, and she's like a very talented girl. That's why she's there.
She's the only
So she's
reason.
basically
The only
mana
re-
of that
basically,
mana
but
of
the
that.
reason they brought her in is because she was a spirit.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, but when she became a spirit, wasn't Shido there as well, or am I?
No, but it's like after she just sealed her powers immediately after she became a spirit.
Yeah. Shido seals her powers when she is like first becomes one.
Yeah.
Like in the burning, like when the city burns down, Shido kisses her as they were kids. Shido doesn't even remember this, I think. He kisses her, and that's how her powers get sealed for the first time. And then she gets picked up by Ratatosker.
Because of course, like now she's involved in all this, so they have to, of course, involve her more like, hey, you were a spirit, right? How about you work for us? But she like only it was like 2 years prior to the beginning of the series that she actually became a commander of Fraxinus. She
Yeah.
didn't. She didn't as a 9-year-old or 8, 9-year-old immediately already
That
was
would
in
be
charge.
kind of weird.
Yeah, she did go through several years of training.
Yeah.
I kind of want to actually talk about like with those becoming a spirit and things. To be honest, but
Because Val, we're just gonna immediately spoil you. Miku was human, but she got turned into a spirit as well.
Okay.
I figured as much when
Well,
Miku is God.
You didn't.
No,
You
but-
didn't. You didn't
I would-
mind. You said before we
I know, I
started
don't mind.
recording. You don't mind
Besides,
spoilers.
would-
I already figured as much when I saw the scene with like the CD and like
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
that's
Miku,
that's
that
me
was
like a
not- that
dead
had a different
giveaway.
name.
I would love to talk about Volume 10 at this point. Actually,
Can we spoil them though?
Yeah, but
What's
is it
I don't
like-
know.
Volume
It's
10?
kind of
Wait.
it's
Is
kind
there
of a
something
huge
that is
spoiler.
in the anime or not?
It's not in the
not
anime.
in the
no.
anime.
No, don't
the
spoil it.
second season ends at the end of Volume 7.
Yeah, Volume 10 is like me, Nick, and Thalia all get spoiled on Volume 10.
Because the
Yeah.
cover is immediately
Because-
spoilers.
Yeah, the cover is huge spoilers. It's annoying as hell.
Val, stay away from anything Daily Life
Look, all I
Volume
need
well, you
10
to know,
cover.
all I want to know, does Shido get a magical girl transformation?
I don't think so. We don't.
I don't think so either.
Maybe they'll put
don't
that in the
think
anime.
You don't think so? That he
Yeah.
is spirit.
Maybe with crap.
Well, at least it hasn't been confirmed yet.
What's the name of Natsumi?
Not to me, maybe, but I don't know. I don't think so.
Maybe.
Like,
Possibly.
well, Shido does get a magical girl transformation with Natsumi, but it's not quite Shido,
Yeah.
if you know what I
Is
mean.
it Shiori?
No,
No.
it's not Shiori either.
Ah.
Shiori, I don't think Shiori actually appears again.
Also, I forgot to say, yeah, no, I have my best girl, Shiori. Shiori, best girl. Don't care what anyone says. Shiori, best girl. Get on my
Oh
level.
god.
Sure, best girl.
But yeah, it's Volume 10 is a huge spoiler.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
kind of it's annoying that they put that on the cover because that would be like a huge shock. Well, it was a huge shock anyway, but okay.
Yeah, if they didn't put that on the cover, it was even more of like, oh shit, what?
Secretly, Toka is your mother. Dun, dun, dun.
Please no.
Please don't. My OTP would turn into incest. I
Oh,
wouldn't want
God.
that.
Oh, and your yours to be.
Wait, I thought you were like, oh, but Rickris incest is good.
It's not good. It's fine for me. It's fine for me. I
Unless
don't.
we go into Madoka.
I don't necessarily. Okay, shall we go WIXOSS discussion here?
No, please.
Shall we go
No,
WIXOSS?
please.
Because WIXOSS is interesting to say the
But
least.
I like it a lot.
But I'm not caught up. I've only seen like first 2 episodes.
I am not caught up either. I'm like on episode 8.
Oh, I am caught up.
I think
I'm like at the big
nine.
plot twist, like that big plot twist.
Oh.
Please don't.
Wait, what big plot? Oh, you mean the big plot? Oh, wait, is it like the thing that I like? Oh yeah, no, I know exactly where you're at. Yeah, no, it's fine.
It's very very conflicting, I guess, WIXOSS, because at one point, like on one side, WIXOSS has a really strong story. I would say it has a really good story. It has like it's well paced. It's well paced. It has like the plot twists are well done. It has enough foreshadowing.
Can I?
They do it well in that department. At least later on in the series, the beginning is kind of a clusterfuck.
Well, it's a bit
Okay, I was
slow.
about to point out like, wait, Jonas, are you still Jonas? Because that's like
It
a
has-
different a 180 of opinion.
Yeah, because Nick, I'm not done yet. I'm not done. I'm not quite done yet. Because my big problem with WIXOSS is its characters. Because the characters, I think we talked about that at one point already. The main character, Ruko, is incredibly bland. Like, personality, where are you?
Oh, wait for that. You'll see that later.
Oh no, there is no.
There is a personality by now, but
No,
she
but
starts
even
out
more later.
incredibly bland.
Yeah, yeah. Well, she
Like,
didn't have any friends and she was alone, so she was used to it. She didn't
Yeah.
really care about too
But-
much.
That doesn't mean that she has no personality. And like, I think Val said that on another podcast. Like, in contrast to Ruko, the other characters are just like archetypes done to such extremes that they're almost getting annoying. Like, for example,
Boy, you watch Data Live, you cannot complain about extreme archetype.
I wouldn't say Data Life is as bad in that thing as WIXOSS is. Not even
Dale
close.
Life at least uses the archetypes in a kind of good way.
And in Data Life, the archetypes are likable.
That.
In
They are
WIXOSS,
very
they
likable.
are. In WIXOSS, unfortunately, they're not.
Yeah.
Especially if you look at, like, I mean, it's a bad example because she's supposed to be unlikable, but Akira. Akira
Bitch.
is the most hateable character
The crazy
I've seen in
poppy.
a very long time.
See, I was wondering about something. It's gonna be slightly spoilerish, but
A spoiler for what episode?
a spoiler for the episode, the end of Akira.
Oh. I'm fine with that. Nick, are you fine with that?
Wait, end of Akira, does she die?
I know.
No.
God damn it.
No, but see, because back when, you know, the thing with Hitome, we know, like, one of the effects of losing is that you lose memories of being a selector, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So tell me, how did Akira know to take revenge against
Wait.
Hitome?
No. Wrong. Sorry, wrong. It's not. That's for he. Can I spoil this?
The plot twist?
No, it's not a plot twist. It's about the first girl to lose.
It's
What?
the shy one, right?
Hitoi.
Yeah.
With the
Well, actually,
glasses.
we said that before already.
Yeah.
But the reason why Hitoe doesn't remember them anymore has to do with her wish.
But
It's
she-
because of her wish.
Yeah, it already
because
came out.
because Hitoe wished to have friends,
Hmm.
I know.
and
yeah,
that's
like,
why she forgot all about them.
Yeah, I know, but like it also said, because I clearly remember that reading that in the subs, that like, and they will also forget all
What
No,
happened?
no,
Of,
that's-
yeah, with the games, of course. Yeah.
everything related to WIXOSS, so that they
Mhm.
have no recollection of it, like as an adult or something. So tell me, how the hell did Akira know, like, oh, I got
I
this
thought that-
because I lost, I need to take revenge, I gotta get angry at those two.
I actually thought that it was specifically for Hitoe only.
I'm gonna like look it up after the podcast, but I found that quite a plot hole of like,
Yeah,
oh.
that's actually that's true. That's kind of plot hole. Akira just is a character that's just yeah. in
She
general.
didn't annoy me that much for me.
How did she not annoy you?
What annoys
Yeah.
me though is like, I mean, we haven't like after Akira, you know, the thing with Akira. Ever since then, we haven't seen her. Either we're gonna see her near the end, or she's gonna like pull like
Well, there's
something
still
out
a
of her
second
ass.
season to
But,
come. There's still a second season to come.
Yeah,
so.
I think she might
Oh.
appear in the second season, but not now anymore.
Yeah, it's I'm also kind. Yeah,
So
something.
So Akira lost twice.
Yeah, basically.
Okay,
Yeah,
I don't care about her, so I don't care about spoilers involving her.
One of my biggest problems actually was when I first started, like the plot in general felt very forced. Would you agree on that? Because
the plot of
the plot of
WIXOSS.
WIXOSS, it felt very, very forced.
Well, yeah.
Well-
thing that annoys me as well is that we don't know exactly how the game works, like
I
with
accepted it, but
attacking and all that.
I did accept that by now. Like sometimes it still annoys me.
Yeah,
But it's an anime that doesn't really want to focus on it.
yeah, they don't.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd
I
say.
mean, if they wanted to make it like a basketball game or something, or I don't know what, like they could have done. It doesn't matter what kind of game it is. It's just,
Mhm.
oh, we're gonna use this just as a plot device for.
Yeah, it's basically a
I
plot
think-
device.
They only care like if you win or lose. That's
It
it.
doesn't help it doesn't help with the immersion either, though. I feel.
Yeah,
I said
I
it
think
before.
like the biggest problem, once again, is that I think it has like flaws in basically any aspect. I guess, like as I said, the characters, the story feels incredibly forced, as I said, and I think what makes it like feel that forced is just, I think WIXOSS tries too hard,
It got
because
so far, yet and yet, it doesn't even matter.
I'm not that annoyed by the story though. I'm enjoying it
Oh,
more than I
neither-
thought I would.
Neither am I. It's a very enjoyable show.
Mhm.
It's a very it's very enjoyable, and the characters are still likable, even though they're bad and flawed. But it's just a show that tries very hard to be dark,
Yeah, they
and at
tried
some
to be
points it just fails.
like Madoka kind of dark, because I did have some feels about that, like kind of
Oh, yeah,
Madoka style.
It's I think I made a comparison once already. It's
Yeah, I think we did.
basically Madoka
It tries to
card
be,
games.
yeah, it tries to be
Mad-
the Madoka of card
Madoka
games.
means
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah,
It's,
exactly.
it's
Yeah,
Madoka and
Yu-Gi-Oh.
card games. It's
Madoka, GX,
wait, has everyone here seen
Generation
Madoka?
X.
Has everyone here seen Madoka?
Let's see.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good, okay. Then I can spoil Madoka.
Yeah.
Because
Except for
Madoka,
those that haven't watched it, I mean, like those
I
that-
can bleep it out again. As I said, I can bleep it out. There's gonna be a lot of bleeping in this podcast.
Welcome to the Bleepcast.
We are in
The bleeping dimension.
Yeah, the bleeping dimension.
As long as it doesn't turn into the peeping
You
dimension.
guys, this is not gonna be possible in a live stream, you know that, right?
That's why we do it here, not in the live stream.
Yeah, but there's gonna be spoilers. Deal with it.
Yeah. But yeah, it's very much like Madoka. It has like this. It has exactly the same feeling.
Yeah.
And if you look at it, the story is very, very similar. Like with a basic setup of witches and selectors and the Mahou Shoujos and the what are they called? The Eternal Girls.
In a way, yes, I can see where you're coming from.
It is
Like-
basically the same setup, basically
It's
the same
a-
story setup, and it even goes the same way. It takes a little longer to get going, but that's because it has more time to do so.
Yeah.
Like it takes a long time to actually get to its main plot. I think it was 5 or 6 episodes until like Hitoe happens.
Mhm.
Obviously, and and I would compare Hitoe very much to Mommy
Yeah.
in terms of
Well-
story development, not as a character.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, both of them kind of lose their head, don't they?
Well, Hitoe doesn't lose her head though. She just
Wait, but-
loses her
No,
memories.
no, I was joking around that Hitoe does it figuratively and Mommy does it.
I know.
You ruined
No,
it, you
you-
ruined it! Ah!
You can't really compare those two, because if you've seen like more like me, like I'm caught up. There's more to Hitoe than you think. So.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
guessing
especially
there's
now.
gonna be more to it. Otherwise, your mother wouldn't have any point. But it's kind of like in terms of story development so far, as I've seen it, she's basically the mommy. I would kind of compare Yuzuki to Sayaka,
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
just because she's kind of like the tragic hero
Mhm.
that
Well, yeah.
that just gosh, spoilers. I hate this.
How to English?
Not even English, but I'm kind of trying to word this
We
without
do,
spoiling anything for Nick.
we do angles.
Like with what happens in episode 8 is very much comparable to Sayaka. Let's say it that way. She's just not she's not as amazing as Sayaka though.
No, of course not.
That
I mean,
just saying. Because
Yeah.
Sayaka is bad. Sayaka is amazing.
Wait, so, wait, fuck. Who are you comparing to Sayaka?
I'm not saying it again, otherwise you'll get spoiled.
no, not
that is
really
huge
though.
spoilers.
I mean,
Hitoe?
No, not Hitoe.
No,
Hitoe is
Sayaka is kind of comparing Sayaka compared to Yuzuki.
Oh, the one with the brother complex.
yeah.
exactly. And Ruko is just exactly Madoka. It's like copy paste Madoka.
Yep. Okay, you know what? Jonas, just go wild with spoilers. Just spoil.
Okay, spoiler for WIXOSS, by the way.
They all die!
If you've neither seen Data Live nor WIXOSS, you shouldn't be watching this.
Pretty
Or
much.
Madoka.
Or Madoka.
And Madoka as well.
I love how we're saying this like 35 minutes into the part. Like, if you haven't seen these two things that we've been talking about for the past 35 minutes, you should be watching this. So you've already
Yeah.
watched half of it.
yeah.
Aha, it's a trap!
But yeah, it's when Yuzuki basically happens. I'm just going to word it that way. That's like the Sayaka moment of the show, and what I'm just kind of missing is like the Kyoko. That's what I'm missing at this point. And if they had a Kyoko,
Oh, we've already seen the Kyoko.
who would you say is the Kyoko?
I'm quite sure Iona would fit.
Yeah, I was going. Yeah, say the same.
I'm not sure. What would you? I wouldn't say Ayana is a
she
Kyoko.
lacks the not in character, but like in terms of like plot relevance.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that way either, to be honest, because in plot relevance she is, uh,
Well,
um,
thanks, Mal.
what is it?
I read what you're trying to hide.
Well, that's not
Did
very
you
smart
click-
of you.
Did you click the major spoiler button?
Yes, I did.
That's your own
Yeah,
fault,
it's
man.
your
Why are you
fault,
complaining?
Nicolas. We do
Why are
not
you
take
even-
responsibility.
Why
I did it out of my own accord, just so I can join and talk and not be silent.
Yeah,
Holy crap!
And-
I wasn't expecting that kind of twist.
I said
Really?
The twist is like
That's-
Madoka. I mean,
No, I
they have
wasn't
the same
expecting
kind of
that
twist.
kind of twist.
it's
I have
actually
called
a
that.
really.
I've told you about like, oh, I'm expecting this and this and this to happen, and everything. I have fucking predicted the entire show.
I don't remember you saying.
Val, you basically have to say Madoka and you predict the whole show. That's it.
Yeah,
Okay,
like the plot
so-
twist
so-
and
so
yeah.
Ryuk-
I'm kind of expecting
Ruka is gonna
Ruka to
become
make like a
God.
Ryuko is
Madoka-esque
gonna
wish.
become God.
And then
Yeah, I'm kind of, as I said, I'm kind of expecting Ruko to make a Madoka-esque wish.
who's gonna
No, you know-
who's gonna become the Homura of the series then? AKA Rebellion.
Oh.
Dear.
Tama?
The,
Rebellion.
the Rebellion Homura, I would say Akira, but it doesn't really work.
Yeah, but they
anymore.
don't have the same.
No.
They don't have the same relationship.
I don't think there's gonna be a Rebellion in WIXOSS.
Tama?
I don't think.
Tama?
Oh, that actually would be. Oh, wait a second.
Oh.
Ah. I can actually see that work. Yeah.
Hanayo. What about Hanayo?
Oh,
but
I haven't.
Hanayo
I
is
don't know.
not-
I haven't seen.
Oh,
I haven't really seen her in action yet.
the fifth girl. That...
Yeah, yes, you have. It's a card. It's
Oh, true. Just remember.
Yuzuki's
yeah, we
card.
haven't even-
You know what
I haven't
happened?
seen- I haven't seen Chiori yet, in a while.
Who?
Chiori,
Wait.
the last girl that hasn't really appeared a lot.
Oh, you mean the pink, the girl with
Yeah,
the
the weird, the
Oh.
weird
I know. I
twin-tail
was
girl.
wondering about that as well. I was like, okay, we see her once. It's like, oh, that's a girl from the opening, and after that, poof.
I already forgot about her.
Could-
Same air.
yeah, she has like no relevance yet so far. Just
Calling it now, Curious God.
Churi probably
Yeah.
will be in the series at the last episode, and then will be plot twist for the second
She's-
season.
Yeah,
exactly.
most likely.
I'm guessing.
I
It's
imagine
gonna
her
be.
walking in with, like-
It's gonna be like very. Yeah, it's gonna end on a cliffhanger.
I imagine her walking into the show again
So,
with like
so, we're
toast in her
so we're
mouth.
basically
and being
gonna
like,
have a
"Good morning."
Hamatora again.
Yeah, another Hamatora.
Not as bad, I think.
No, that's bad.
No.
Well,
I
Hamatora,
mean,
getting Hamatora second season next season. Can't wait. It's not even a good show. It's just.
I'm gonna.
I think it is a
I'm,
good
I'm
show.
gonna put out my prediction here. Art's gonna be the new villain.
Spoiler alert for Hamatora people.
So,
I'm gonna
so-
call this a spoiler dimension, by the way.
Perfect title.
Oh god.
the spoiler dimension.
But I mean, if you look at the picture for Hamatora, it's like it's implied that Art's gonna be the new villain.
Look,
Yeah, it's
Look,
just I'm
Nicolas,
really
I'm
hyped for
sorry,
it.
but that's not nice.
Oh god,
I love Art.
here we go again. I don't want your damn honey.
1, 2, 3.
We're not even trying anymore.
Boy.
Okay.
Hamatora discussion. Hajime.
I was gonna say that you twit. I was literally gonna say, fuck you, fuck you. I hope that you know that all of your fucking things are all of you have stolen that from my wonderful Twitter conversation back in the day.
With me. That was with me, but okay.
And Lou, wasn't it?
And Lo. Yeah, Lo. as
Yeah.
well.
Look, Val, it isn't your birthday anymore. Just contain your ratio.
That ratio made no sense. Okay. Anyway,
I need to. I need to.
I'm not rational anymore.
Just don't lose your moral.
Done.
God
I'm
damn
done.
it, stop.
Hamatora, right? Everyone here has seen Hamatora, right?
Yeah.
Good,
I think I
good.
just punched a hole through my wall. Oh dear.
I'm actually really hyped for Hamatora. Mostly, I want more Hajime.
Mhm.
I
I
want
want
to know
more Hajime.
what was up with her in the last episode. Like, it starts off.
I'm expecting
starts off
her
with
to
her,
be
like,
some kind of like super thing. I think
there's-
because like we've seen, you can only have one minimum. I'm expecting Hajime to be the exception, having multiple minima.
It's
So she's the ultimate
Hamatora
minimum
is-
holder. So she's the maximum holder.
Maybe.
I mean, it would kind of make sense.
I mean,
I
she's
face-
special,
I face
so
pumped.
I mean, we don't know.
Minimum is
Um,
not minimum is an abbreviation for miniature miracles, if I recall. No, yeah,
Miniature miracle. Yeah, minor miracles. That's it.
minor miracles. That's the thing. I was yeah.
Oh.
but yeah, it's Hamatora is definitely like a very interesting show. It's
You at least gotta like
The animation. I
the
just
animation
love it.
and the character design. You at least gotta love those.
Yeah. I like the story as well, so at the beginning it was less, but then more towards the end I really started to love it. Because there was more story as well. At first it felt, I don't know, it felt like episodic episodes. And then it kind of changed and had more story.
I kind of felt it was like.
And welcome back. God damn it, Jonas! Why did you drop call?
Greetings and welcome to PS that Jonas.
Spoiler dimension.
Yeah, he exploded. He exploded. and killed
Okay. Where
himself
were
and stuff.
we? Where were we before Jonas dropped call and the entire thing?
Val was looking up something,
Oh yeah.
and it had to do with Hamatora, I think.
Can we? Are we
Was I
back
looking
in?
up something?
Are we back in the train wreck dimension?
Implying that we ever leave the trainwreck dimension.
Well, we started off in the daily life dimension, then we went to WIXOSS dimension, then we went to Hamatora dimension, then Jonas dropped call, and I think we're now in the train wreck dimension.
Well, allow me to like bring up the hype train. That is that. Actually, I don't know. I was kind of like, oh, we're gonna be talking about Sailor Moon, but I was like, like I mean, Jonas is gone. Jonas is gone. Let's just talk about anything that's not Date Live.
No,
Okay,
I do want to
okay.
know something about Date Alive. Like, do you prefer the
If
first
it-
or the second season?
Oh, that's a good question.
So, yeah.
I think overall, I think I prefer the first season.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, just the arcs of Kurumi and Kochi were just very, very strong.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you. I prefer the first season, but that's also probably because I marathoned that one in like 2 days, and it seemed more interesting that way. And this one I saw week by week, and I think it kind of loses my interest when I watch it weekly. For me.
I can see that.
I wouldn't. I don't actually know. Oh god, that's a toughie. I think. Can I instead of like
feel-
saying like one season in particular, can I say like the latter half of the first season and
Yeah,
the
yeah,
latter
yeah.
half
Well,
of
yeah,
the
I
second
agree.
season?
so basically, like what I said, the Kurumi and Kotori arcs.
Yeah.
I mean, the Toka arc was sweet, but it felt unfinished.
From
Yeah.
my opinion, it's like a good solid start to the entire series.
Yeah, an introduction kind of.
Yeah,
The whole thing.
it's an introduction. It's simple, nothing too big, except of course Shido being shot. Which, by the way, Toka basically goes to town on origami, and she's like in 2 weeks in the hospital because of Toka going batshit crazy against her. But her territory survives a lot longer in the anime
From who?
of origami.
Oh.
Because it's like 2 hits by Toka against Origami's territory and breaks, and then it's just Origami getting slaughtered by an angry Toka.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that would turn it into like gore and stuff. We can't have gore in Date to Live.
Well, not in this, no.
We can't have gore in daily life. Kurumi.
Shh, shh, shh. That's shh, 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 shh.
Also,
What
Kotori going crazy on Origami
Yeah.
in the park.
Jesus Christ, Origami is often on the receiving end, isn't she? God.
Yep.
Not in that way, you pervert.
I thinking that
Yes, you
way.
were.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you were.
I wasn't thinking anything.
As usual.
Thalia, flame 10.
No, I mean, it kind of. I mean, I got. I'm not sure. Like I wouldn't say that I dislike the characters of Data Live, but I mean, like with Origami, like she's in the ASC, and instead of like working together, like you know that like Shido is like one of the people that is like doing stuff with spirits, and you know that there's I don't know,
Hmm.
like the first time when they were like, there has been a girl transferred in that looks exactly like the princess. I'm like, if this is going to be a fucking Sailor Moon situation, I will just smack my head against the wall and see which is fucking stronger, the wall or my skull. And my skull will win.
No, but the reason they, of course, don't attack them while they're in school is because they don't get a spirit reading, so they think like, oh, it's just a coincidence.
Oh, it's just a coin. Okay, okay. So
Because they don't give off the spirit readings that, of course, would imply that they have a threat of making a spacequake.
yeah, fair does. But I mean, I don't know. It just feels like.
Can I point out my frustration for Yoshino's arc?
Yeah.
That it's not enough.
It's like they rushed through the hell of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause like first episode of Yoshino's arc is like first two chapters.
Hmm.
The second episode is basically the rest, so 3/4 of the novel.
Hmm.
They rushed through Yoshino's arc. I'm like, but Yoshino's arc was actually pretty enjoyable and kind
Yeah,
of good.
I really like her, and that's what kind of annoys me as well. In the second season, she like you barely see her, or it's when she's like watching TV and the same thing happens to other people. So
I love that moment.
I love that too, though. So she kind of has some credit in the second season, but I mean,
And I mean,
with
and
doing
also,
what? I mean,
yeah, she's kind of useful in like Miku's two-part arc.
mm,
Something that kind of annoys me in is like, you know how whatchamacallit, you know how Brain, please welcome me here. Oh yeah, like in the say for example the scene where Yoshino is watching a series and the suitcase
hmm.
and Toka just
Mm-hmm.
freaks the fuck out. I'm just like, I know it's probably your archetype or something, but please stop being so. Talk it out. You
Yeah.
don't have
Yeah,
to
but
go fucking batshit or like, oh dear, he's not doing this. Oh god, he's gonna
but
leave me.
that's
Ah,
just an anime archetype. That's just
I
an
know,
anime
but it's so it's
like cliche.
I
The
That's
first
always
episode, I mean, wasn't that the first
but
episode?
most of the first episode was filler. Like Origami getting suspended instead of completely fired. That's in the light novel, and Origami putting down her panties. That's also in the light novel. Only then she actually does it in school.
Mm.
That's
Onanimasa
cool.
Kurosawa. No, but like I don't know, like the first episode of the second arc, especially when Shido had to run back and forth between Yoshino and Toka, and I was just like, look, you two. I mean, I get that he's like a nice guy and stuff, but like because he's a nice guy, he's not gonna leave you whenever you fucking do something wrong. Blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
I
But
remember
she's
telling Nicolas that I was annoyed by the first episode.
yeah, but um like with Toka's very kind of a traumatized character because of course she never had like friends for a very long time of her life, and then suddenly
Yeah.
Shido comes in, so she still has that angst of oh no, what if Shido leaves me?
Hmm. Yeah, I know.
That's
I mean, that's
that's basic
understandable, but
yeah, that's basically it.
I know, but that also like shows that like she doesn't really
And that's
have that
also
much trust in him. If she's like, if she like thinks that he's like gonna leave her for like the slightest thing, it's like,
she probably doesn't know what
yeah,
trust is, though.
I
yeah,
suppose.
she doesn't really know. She's still like she's kind of a child, which
Yeah.
that's also
Well,
what her
yeah.
character obviously admits. She's very childish because
They
she doesn't
all
know.
are.
That's true. Well, Fermi,
Yeah, she
Fermi,
is. She is
and
Jeremy
childish
is.
as well.
Kagura and Yuzuru, the Yamai
Yeah,
sisters.
yeah. Well, Yeah. Well,
Let's not talk
Also,
about the sisters.
I like the sisters.
I kind of do. Like, I kind of do, especially with like the retort. This is not for thingy.
Yuzuru,
Negative.
yeah. Yeah, Yuzuru.
Spiteful. Blah 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 blah. It's like a freaking Facebook status. Status or like mood disgraceful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I
Or
don't know. I like the characters, but I wouldn't put it on like my oh my god, I'm so excited for third season level.
Yeah, same here. I mean, I do want to know what happens, but I'm more
Volume
concerned about
Thalia.
Kurumi and all. Yeah.
Thalia, Volume 10.
Yeah, I know.
That, like, I mean, yeah, but I mean, like, that could be an interesting arc.
I
mean,
hope so.
I'm
It
not
better
sure about,
be.
I'm not sure about Natsumi though, which is the arc after this, which is like 2 volumes.
Jincho? No?
No, not Natsume,
I know,
Natsumi.
I know, I know. I was being an idiot. I was being joking. I was
Yeah, okay, but
joking! God, why do you mean so mean to me?
I'm not being mean. Also, you were me being mean at like the beginning of this podcast, so
I'm
you're like,
always mean to you. Deal with it.
that's true.
I mean, geez, it's not like I care for you or anything. Baka.
Sundravel, we
Yeah,
have
there we go.
confirmation. Vel zit Sundre.
Shut up, I'ma kill you!
But like, I think it's in second season was in my opinion more of a setup season for like events to come.
Well, except for the last episodes, then probably.
No, that's what I mean. Like, cause it's we get introduced to like what's most likely gonna be the main villain of the series, which is Westcott.
I hate him, I
And
hate him,
then
I hate him, I hate him, I hate him, I hate him.
and and then he like kind of retreats at the end of of the
Yeah.
second season, and it's like, what? So I think it's more like this second season was more of like these 3 volumes of the line novel were more like it's set up to future events more.
That's what they did with the first season as well. Was all with Kurumi, and then I don't know. I just thought she
But
would have a bigger part in this season
the
since
fir-
it
the f-
ended with a bang in the first one.
first season is more like it's very compressed.
Yeah.
It's like it's the first 4 volumes, and it's like it's together. If you would have put season like the MI Sisters also in season 1, with like of course another 3 episodes, so it would be like 15 episodes.
Hmm.
It would have also fell together, most likely.
Yeah.
But then the entire Miku arc is not only just to get Shido to get some character development, badass character development in that, but also, of course, to have another part of the harem, but also to basically introduce what kind of threats Deus Ex Machina is, DM Industries.
An evil look, it's like in games. Whenever there's something called corporation or industries, it's evil.
That's true. But like it's the entire Miku arc in entirety is more like let's show you how much of a threat these people are. That's basically it. And then I think Natsumi is for the most part gonna be like here's like some downtime, here's like a new part of the harem, and some more like of the old girls. I think that's most likely what Natsumi's arc is gonna be. So
Yeah.
volumes 8 and 9. And then 10 is gonna begin this basically we finally set the main story with Skirmy, with the second spirit that Skirmy is searching for that the DMM Industries has captive, and like the first spirit and like Westcott and all this stuff. I think volume 10 is gonna set that in motion again.
Hmm. Yeah, we'll just have to wait, I guess.
Yeah.
Is it already like a like in fall or something? Is already a third season announced or not?
There's a third season for High School DxD.
We don't care about that.
I'm the only one who
And
cares
let's
about.
end off the podcast. Hey, you guys,
No,
we
no, no,
don't
no,
want
no,
to
no,
talk
no, no,
about
no,
that
no,
shit.
no, no, no. Can I really quickly just make a parallel between High School DxD and Daily Life? not. I mean, as in story structure.
Okay.
Because I mean, High School DxD and Day Light, the first seasons for both of those were compact. They were together, done. If you just watch those, you'll be like, yeah, that was a nice, pretty good series, like a 7, maybe an 8 if depending on person. They go into the second season for both. Both of them continue the story, develop more characters, etc. But then they kind of end off unsatisfactory. Like, is this how it ends? Like, what happens next? It's kind of like that.
Mm.
Both of them. And with the movie announcement for Day of Life, I don't think that they're gonna do Natsumi, because each arc, the way the anime does it, is like 3 episodes a novel, and Natsumi's arc is 2 novels, so that would be 6 episodes.
Yeah.
But normally a movie is like 90 minutes, which would translate in 3 episodes. So I don't think they're gonna do Natsumi's arc in the movie. They're just gonna do like an original like spirit thing.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what to expect for a movie.
As long as it has Kurumi, I'm fine with it. I'm simple
Yeah.
like that, okay?
I don't know if she would be in a movie though. I think it would also only be like Toka and
At
Shiro.
least, I think it would at least consist of his harm. So Toga, Yoshino, Kotori, Mana, Kagura, Yuzuru, and Naomiku.
Hmm.
But of course, the main people would be like Shido, Toga, and Kotori. Like Yoshino, Kagura, Yuzuru, and Miku are gonna put to the side.
What about Origami?
Oh yeah, Origami's also in there.
Yeah.
Origami's very forgettable.
Yeah. That's true.
Hmm. Well, I can't really comment on it because I haven't seen High School DxD. So yeah.
Well, I haven't seen that either.
All I know so far is just like everybody's like, oh, first season D&D, I don't want to play.
Like there's the people who actually see the as a good series, a pretty good series, like a 7, like it's a solid 7. But then there are of course the people that like it's shit. It's like personal preference. If you don't expect anything, like I did when I went into it, you actually get a pretty good series out of it. But of course, if you expect that, you might have a bit of expectation that's like it's shit and stuff. Because the lore in DxD is actually good. The lore in DxD is good.
Well, yeah, well, I mean,
Also
look,
the music and the animation. The music and the animation is also good.
I'm not gonna watch it now yet though, because I mean, there's. Look, I just marathon Data Live especially for you guys. You guys better be thankful. Damn it.
You still need
You
to
didn't
finish the
have
last 2 episodes.
to.
I know. Gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it after the podcast, and then just
Let it go, let it go. Cancels back
God, I just saw
anymore.
Frozen, so.
then we get copyright.
How did you like Frozen? Really
What?
quickly. How did you like Frozen?
I actually liked it. I thought it would be
This
worse.
kind of animation, doesn't it?
What?
Yeah, it does.
So yeah.
Can I just point out that Frozen and Lion King are like very similar movies?
How?
Both their parents die. They both run away. They both have a song about like their development.
And
They both have to
so
like
pretty.
they both have to like beat a evil like new person in charge. Sound familiar?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can like pull many parallels between Disney movies. So I mean, it's not really like yeah. I quite like the movie. I mean, it's not one like many people are like, oh, it's like the best movie of like the entire world. Like, oh my god, this is best movie.
It's a
And
good
I'm just
Disney
like,
movie.
it's good, but I wouldn't call it the best. It has
Mm,
Yeah,
like
same here.
it has lazy character modeling. It has
songs are at least good.
it has a. Don't get me wrong. I like Elsa. I'm a big fan of Elsa.
Yeah,
Uh,
I like Anna also.
I like Elsa more.
woohoo,
I like I, I like both of them
Nicolas,
equal.
I don't know. It's just, but like in the movie, there's also like those trolls. Those felt like such a plot device. Like you don't have to be there. You could,
Yeah, exactly.
they
That
could
I
have
had the same
replaced the
thing.
because they don't have
Yeah.
any explanation for the troll. Just like, oh, you know what? We need some magical things. Why not like some rock troll things? I mean, if they
Yeah,
had
that was just
replaced,
to get them together.
I know if they had
Mm-hmm.
replaced the entire like Rockstone family by like some sort of like Cupid's godmother or something, I don't know. It would have had the same effect.
Like a fairy, like in any other Disney movie.
Or perhaps like some crazy old bearded man being like, oh, I think you and that girl should bang. Yup, absolutely. Back in my day, we jumped on any young, beautiful women that we could find, and they were pretty and oh, good days,
There was
good
even
days.
one who had bestiality.
Oh dear God, let's not know it. And you know what?
So
This
we're
is as good a
gonna.
point as
Shout out to
any to
Beauty and
like.
Beast.
Nope, this is as good a point as any to like end it off for
Shout.
today because we've been going on
Yeah.
for quite a long time.
Wait. One last thing before we start wrapping up.
No,
What would you? No. Wait. It's very simple. What would you? What would both of you rate both seasons together of Data Life? Like, what would your score for it be? Together
Mm,
as one thing,
together.
not separate.
Can't even remember how much I rated it on Hummingbird, but I think I would give it a like a 7.
yeah, I think I'll go for like a 6 or a 7. Yeah.
Okay.
7, yeah, 7.5, something like
Okay.
that. What
Okay.
about you?
8.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8. But yeah, I mean, like, we've been going for like an hour or something. Wow. We don't need Jonas. You don't need anybody. No. Anyway,
We can replace Jonas with Hannah and like be done with it.
yes, we're gonna replace Jonas with Hannah. Exactly. Yes, that is what's going to
Val,
happen.
no,
Yes.
no. Oh God, that's gonna be a great live stream. This is gonna be a great live stream. I expect you to gonna go like
On the
whispering to
live stream,
Jonas like,
I
hey,
will
hey,
just be
hey,
sitting
hey,
back with like my amused face.
can we get this person to replace Nicholas?
Shh, it's fine. And all of a sudden, I'll just appear behind you and like take you out, and then I'll put like a doll in front of the camera and be like, "Yo, I'm Nicholas. I say stupid things." No, I'm joking. I'm joking, Nicholas. Don't hate me.
Don't let me send the Kermie army against you. You saw what it did to the Bandersnatch.
You think I am terrified of Kurumi?
You should be.
Anyway,
Yeah, he's clearly not.
we should we should
Wrap
like
up.
end things off here. So
We probably should.
if our lovely guest Thalia would be so kind as to tell us where we can find you and what you all sorts of things do and stuff, that'd be great.
You can find me on YouTube and Twitter and Tumblr and Hummingbird and my anime list and all that stuff as Thalia Lisette. And I make videos about anime, like episode reviews and normal reviews, and I try to make gaming videos that never happen and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, that's basically it. But there's more to come because I've been busy, but now I actually have time to make more videos.
It's
So,
summertime,
yeah.
yeah. Nicholas, if you'd be so kind.
I'm Nicholas. I'm the Nicosu. I'm basically YouTube, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Mal, Hummingbird, everywhere. And for my YouTube account, I'm basically not active because it's end of college year stuff. But basically, around the time when the live stream happens, I should be able to make more videos again.
Yeah.
Also, I'm planning to actually do a full-on review of Macaco City Actors. That's the thing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
you
is
should
like
do
pretty
that.
much your baby, isn't it?
And it's my baby, just like
That's
how
a
Haikyuu
baby.
is your baby.
A baby.
No, my baby is a plasma color in Dead Space.
How would you... Your baby! That's Haikyuu.
I think. Shh, don't touch my baby! Don't touch it. Bad touch. Bad touch. And
But Asahi...
no, it's fit. Look, I've seen these things. I was crying and I was saying, "Don't make me do this when we're supposed to end off the episode." Fuck you.
Val,
Okay,
tell them who you are and what you do.
Yeah, I should. Yeah. Well, no, actually, because we also need to do Jonas. I'm going to do a perfect Jonas impression in a bit. Just wait for it.
Okay.
Look forward
Go.
to it.
Oh god. Oh god.
Go.
But yeah, I have been Velma Wings from on Twitter at Velma Wings YT. You can find me on Twitter. I have a Facebook page which is also like Velma Wings YT, and I have. Oh my god, I have a hummingbird. I need to upgrade that. I forgot I did. I need to update that sometime soon. And I have a YouTube channel, Velma Wings, where I basically do vlogging, mainly gaming stuff, and weekly anime reviews. And that's pretty much it. And then our host that said dropped out, Jonas, where can we find you?
Oh god.
Guten Tag! Ich bin Jonas! Sie können finden mir und im... Oh god, my German is horrible. Sie können mich finden am YouTube und Cody Gaming, weil ich mache Anime-Videos und keine Gaming-Videos. Und jawohl, Dr. Oktoberfest. I don't know what I'm saying. And you can also find me on Corey. Is it Corey? No wait, it's Corey Anime.
Corey
oh god, no,
Gaming.
it's Corey Anime. YouTube is Corey Anime, and his Twitter is
it's
Corey
Twitter is
Gaming.
Corey Gaming.
Yeah, that's it.
God damn it, Jonas! Sie wissen nicht, was sie wollen.
Oh god.
Damn Germans! But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching, you guys, and the end in the German dimension.